Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails of Cold Steel. Today we are going to go over there and we're just going to kind of speed race our way there with Emma. Which is just kind of, oh, it's that guy again. I'm going to avoid that guy.
That one looks annoying.
You're not wrong. Alright. There's no water around here now. Okay, good. Now they said we don't have to go back to give them the bath salts just yet. So I'm not going to. We're gonna come here, do this, then go back and give him the bath salts, hopefully.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
It's huge.
Thank you. Oh, that. Cruisin' Provisional Army Base, Oryx Fort. Are the Besaid Oryx anywhere around here?
So this is Oryx Fort, one of the Kroitzen provincial
Kroitzen,
army's
not
premier
Cruisin'.
bases.
Wrightson. Try to remember that, Chronos. I make no promises.
Not how I was expecting it to look.
It looks more like a castle.
They modified an older fort. A lot.
Is something wrong, Eustace?
Yeah, have you never seen this before, Eustace?
No, not at all.
Or is this all new?
Let's go and give our report on the monster.
Oh, is that true? It's all new? Maybe. Maybe he has been in here before, but they've improved upon it since then. I'd imagine. Beep, beep. Oh, those are clearly tanks. Hey, Eustace, I can't help but notice that, like, y'all seem to be preparing for war.
Isn't that...
It's a freight train from Bereahard?
Looks like it's carrying tanks. Pretty heavily armored ones at that.
We saw a bunch of light armored ones earlier,
Those are the
too.
latest models from the Rhineford Company. They're called Oxen.
Oxen? God bless you.
How? Come on, we have things to do.
Gosh, why does he have to be so...
He's right though. We really should keep moving.
We really got to deliver these bath
Yeah.
salts. That's my priority mission right now. What's over here? Is this just a rest area? Yeah, rest area. It says it right on the map, Chronos. Okay, look. I didn't see that at first. Maybe I did, that's why I thought it was a rest area. Hi, how's it going? I mean, I'm not really a customer because I don't really plan on buying anything. Ulrika? Maybe that's how you pronounce that name? Rest shop, bye. Elegant sandwich, golden juice. I'm good. Doc. If I have any business though, okay, sure. Is that all you have to say? How about you? Thank you for the Red Moon Rose Chapter 4. You know, for optional books, I think I'm doing alright with that so far. Yeah, I think I am anyways. I could be just wrong. Why can I use this? I cannot. I can toss it, but I have 11 of those, so maybe I should probably invest in some of those new weapons and upgrade them. Probably a good idea, right? Hi! I killed the monster!
Who goes there?
Students.
Wait, aren't those uniforms...
Fancy, I know.
We're members of Thors Military Academy, Class 7.
We completed a monster extermination task on your behalf and have come to give our report.
Oh, so you're the ones.
We've been expecting you. You'll forgive my curtness. I just didn't think you'd have someone so young with you as well.
What? Magius? Oh, her.
So we were able to defeat the monster in question.
Handily. No trouble at all.
Do you require a written report or is verbal confirmation okay?
Oh no, that's fine.
Really?
You were really able to beat that thing, though?
Somehow or another, yes?
It wasn't easy, but we managed.
Huh, not bad. Not bad at all.
Thanks.
We probably should have taken care of it ourselves, but it was a pretty dexterous thing, so we just kind of let it be.
What?
It wasn't tough enough to cause any of us any harm, as long as we were in our armored cars when we encountered it.
Do people not travel these
But
roads?
still, it took a bit of convincing for us to ask a group of students to fight it, as you might imagine.
I can understand that.
Well, provided a good opportunity for us to test our skills.
Huh? Wait.
Oh, Lord Eustace, what brings you?
Monster slaying?
That uniform, are you?
Yeah?
Correct. I've returned to Bereahard as part of a field study for the Academy. I'm here as a student, not as a member of the Alberea household. Please treat me accordingly, the same as you would my classmates.
Or else?
As you wish.
As you wish, Lord Eustace.
Wow. Looks like even the provincial army will miss a chance to bend over backwards for him.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of trend around
I
here.
would like to know, however, about the contents of that train that just passed by here.
The tanks?
Ah, you saw it? Our provincial army has finally started getting supplied with tanks. Isn't it exciting?
That seems a little bit excessive.
Armored cars can't hope to compete with tanks in terms of firepower, after all.
You guys aren't like the main army though, right? Why would you need tanks?
And we can't let the Imperial Army be stronger than us forever.
But why? Wait, what? Aren't you part? Wait, okay. Let me think for a second. You guys are provisional armies. You are soldiers under the Duke. I think it's Duke. Well, sorry, Eustace. I don't remember what the title of your dad was. But you're like under him, yes? But you still report to the main army, don't you? What?
I see. The fort also appears to have been fortified quite significantly.
Ah, yes. Some rather sizable construction work was carried out just
Are you guys planning on like succeeding or something?
It'll take more than a little cannon fire to damage these walls now.
From where?
Our anti-air defenses are going to be strengthened in the near future.
That
too.
one makes sense.
This should soon become a fort we soldiers of the Kreuzern province can truly be proud of. You can count on that.
I will. And with that, I believe we are done here. We should take our leave.
We have some bath salts to deal with.
Okay.
It is almost evening after all.
Roger that.
Roger, roger. Cool. Spark Arrow? How about Spark Armadillo? Good song. Let's see. That's not too bad. I'm not gonna replace anything right now, though. Maybe one day when Emma actually has some slots that I can fill with orbits and such.
Wait. What is the meaning of this?
Machias?
If we were on the border with Crossbell or the Republic, maybe I could understand.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Makis on this one.
But why does the provincial army here need state-of-the-art tanks? Not to mention anti-air defenses and countless other fortifications.
Okay, well, I actually agree with the anti-air ones because airships fly. And if they get past some other area and more towards here, then you want some anti-air defenses. That's fine. The the fortifications and the tanks, kind of weird.
It's utter madness.
Kind of sus, I think is more what you're trying to say.
He makes a good point.
Can you truly be so ignorant?
Yes?
This is the reality of the present situation within the Empire. Tensions between Osborne's Reformist faction and our Noble faction grow worse by the day. Though admittedly, it's been happening mostly under the surface, away from the eyes of the general populace. But this is just one of the many ways that conflict is manifesting itself.
Can we talk about those factions? Because I don't think we've heard of them at all. You might have.
Rumors, but
No doubt my father was the one who ordered these fortifications.
I'd imagine so. He rules this area, doesn't he?
I have no intention of giving any comments of my own on his decision. But if you wish to lodge a complaint, I'm quite happy to listen. So?
No, it's fine. The sun's going down. We should get back to Bereahard.
yeah.
Let's go then.
I swear to God, if this quest fails, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, well, we really should have dropped that off before we actually went into the fort. Dude, you told me. You told me it was okay. So, game, do not do that. Do not fail for me this quest, because I'll be kind of mad.
It's enormous.
It is enormous. I'm just gonna run from it, dog. I don't know what you think I'm gonna do, but I think kicked my ass last time. I was just about to go. Is that a whale? If it's not a whale, that is a siren. What's that? It sounds like a siren. Seems like it's coming from the fort. Thoughts? Fee, what's... Oh, hey! It's one of those penis things. And a little girl. A very JRPG. Thoughts? Oh, what was that? Are birds like that common around here? Imbecile, that was no bird. Looked like someone was riding on it. Yeah, I think it was a child, actually. What? Are you certain? Going by the build, yeah, I didn't get a good look at the face, so I can't be 100% sure, but I think so. Unbelievable. Hi, we brought the tanks. Lord Eustace, were you on your way back to Bereahard? What's with all the commotion? What is the meaning of that siren? Well, you see, moments ago we became aware of the intruder in Auroch's fort. You don't mean the silver thing that flew past us? You saw it. Which direction did it go? It flew out southwest mere moments ago, at a rather significant speed. Damn, if you'll excuse us. Do take care, Lord Eustace. That's normal. That's fine. When we talk about these bath salts, though, they won't catch it. It does seem unlikely. What could that have been, though? That's a very good question. What's capable of flying that's not an airship? I never even heard of any flying devices besides one. I've never heard of any flying device besides one. I think you're trying to say you haven't heard of anything that can fly like an airship that isn't an airship. Is that what you're trying to say? Dots. This is a matter for the army. We should trust them to handle it. We're students visiting here for our studies. We're under no obligation to do the provisional army's job for them. Besides which, we have our own hands full with our own tasks. Oh, that's true, but I would do no harm to mention this incident in our report. It is noteworthy, after all. Yeah. Oh, another note. My shoulder seems to be healed completely. I feel ready to rejoin the front line. Are you certain? I find it hard to believe such a significant injury could heal so quickly. You have some kind of alien constitution? I'm pretty sure I don't. I think Emma's grandmother's medicine was just really effective. Yes, that must be it. Not the magic I cast. I'm just glad you're alright. Rean can now be placed in active combat. You wish to set him as a leader? Yeah. Alright, so. Booyah. Booyah. I'm gonna need my stuff back. I never actually gave you my stuff. Alright, great. That's fine. This is mine, though. That's also mine. This is mine. Where is it? There. We don't really need detection right now. Attack. Okay, we already... Yeah, heat wave, I guess, because it increases the attack. And now I guess we're just going back to the town.
We're finally back.
This is true.
My feet are killing me.
That was some lag there. That all you wanted to say? Alright, that's fine. Let's go deliver these bath salts so these guys can have a party tonight and eat each other's faces. Just about sundown. Guess that means our field study activities are done for the day. Nope. Thank goodness for that. I'm exhausted. And I'm starving. Dots. Whatever that strange flying object was, it doesn't seem to have come anywhere near the main thoroughfare, at least. Fortunately not. The city wouldn't be so this calm if it had. Yeah, it's probably long gone by now. We should probably go back to the hotel before it gets dark. There's a lot to put in our daily reports today, after all. Bath salts, indeed. We can figure out how best to summarize the day's events over dinner. Bath salts. We are dropping off the bath and the salts. I should probably talk to everyone too. We're dropping off the bath salts first. And then I will talk to everyone. Here, have some drugs. Oh, Lord Eustace, might I assume that you've... That's correct, here. Thank you so very much. Allow me to hand this over as your reward, then. Silver hourglass. Refusing to accept it would be rather rude, I suppose. Thank you very much. My apologies for our rudeness earlier. It's kind of amazing how much their attitude changed for Eustace. Well, there's no denying the influence his family holds here. Alright. Woo! What is that silver hourglass? That's not too bad, I guess. Probably give it to, like, Emma, maybe? Yeah, sure. I wish she had enough slots open so that she could have, like, that demonic scythe or reaper ability equipped right now. Because those abilities were pretty good. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna talk to everyone around town, and then I will see you guys back at the hotel. Alright, that should be all the talking, dude. Nothing really out of the ordinary or splendor, I guess you'd say. He's waiting for his dad to return. Gotta go sit down somewhere, kid. You just stand there, it's kind of creepy. Yeah. I hear a car? Dots? That's... Father. Huh? What? I'm terribly sorry for not coming to greet you, Father. Although I'm here for but a short time, I used to have returned to... Enough. Duke Albrea. As I informed Rufus, you may do as you wish while you're here. However, you will do nothing that brings shame upon us, nor upon the Albrea family. Please be ever mindful of your position and what you represent. Yes, Father. Would it be too much to ask for you to introduce yourself to my classmate? I have no time for pleasantries. Should I require anything of you, you will be contacted. Sounds like a nice guy. Nice car, though. Dots? What was that about? Fee, that's not really... That was the almighty Duke Albrea. Yeah, Albrea, was it? The head of one of the 4 great houses and the man in charge of the entire province? Yeah, there we go. But by some strange fate, my father is well. Eustace? I've spoken out of turn. Forget I said that. Today's workload has made me hungry. Shall we return to our rooms and then find something to eat? That sounds good to me. I'm starving. At this point, Rean and the others returned to their rooms for a much-needed shower. Together? Then, after a short rest, they headed to the restaurant in the Central Plaza for dinner. Also, I didn't know our rooms had showers. I don't think I spent time in there.
The breeze here feels wonderful.
Nice bread.
The food was delicious too.
Are you guys drinking wine?
I can see why this restaurant is popular with the nobles. Do you dine here often, Eustace?
I do. The chef has been good to me since I was a child. I was practically raised on this food.
How typical. Even in your dining habits, you nobles subsist on unnecessary luxury.
What's wrong with eating out, dog?
Though I can't deny the quality of the food.
It wasn't just tasty, but warm too.
Wait, Fee, have you never had like a cooked meal before?
Yes. For a high-class restaurant, the chef seems to have used a lot of very healthy ingredients.
Maybe I misunderstood what she was trying to say.
Perhaps he's doing his part to ensure Eustace stays in good health.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Thoughts? This is
I
awkward.
wonder what Group B is doing right now.
Probably better than us.
We had this exact same conversation in our group last month, too. I'm sure they're hard at work over in St. Arc. Probably nothing to worry about.
Cuts them all in jail.
It was Celtic for you last month, right? So you were thinking of us on the first night?
Yeah. After dinner, we were wondering how Group B was getting on.
We knew how that ended up, right? Horribly?
Dare I ask?
Well...
Horribly.
Nowhere near as peacefully as now. This is a big improvement.
I kind of figured that much.
We are doing much better this time. That much is true.
Huh? And I'm sure our reports will reflect that.
It is an improvement, though I'm not convinced it's good enough.
He's right. You guys can't link.
It's not?
No, they can't link. And when they did link, they severed it.
I'm certain Group B gave their absolute best in all of their tasks today. But can we honestly say the same? That we could have done no better?
Well, you guys let Rean get backstabbed. You guys went at each other's throats. You broke a link. I got mad because I tried to link you and the game wouldn't let me. So I started getting a little pissy about it. And then you guys are automatically linked and it's severed.
And I'm referring not
Then
just
I
to the
died.
monster encounter, but to the handling of our other tasks as well.
I mean, we could have told that Noble to shove off, but he did buy it fair and square from that other dude, so there's not much we could have done there. Unless you're talking about the bath salts. We probably should not be providing those to people.
We'll just have to try and make up for it in the day we have left. Besides, we have the chance to catch sight of a far bigger problem.
Yes, that's true.
What?
First, we find out taxes are rising throughout the province. Then, we find out the military is being expanded on a grand scale. Don't even try to tell me the two aren't related.
I mean, that sounds like exactly what they are, related.
I have no intention of denying it. But you're only looking at one side of the coin.
What's the other side?
Exactly how many Oxen tanks do you think the Imperial Army has under their control?
I don't know. All of them, because they're in the Imperial Army?
Well...
Probably manufacturing them?
100 or 2, I'd guess.
Precisely. The Imperial Army's military capabilities are enormous. This nation has one of the most powerful armed forces on the continent. And roughly 70% of it is under the Chancellor's control. Tell me, how is the Noble Alliance supposed to counter that?
So there's going to be a civil war. Is that what you're trying to say? Because it seems like that the Chancellor's the ruler. Wait, why is the Chancellor the ruler? Wait a minute. That'll probably be explained later. I'm just trying to think, because I don't think that's... I'm thinking. I'm thinking back to the end of Trails in the Sky. Well, second chapter anyways. No. You know what? That's fine. Will be explained later or in Trails in the Sky the third when I get around to that.
So you're suggesting that's why the provincial army needs to bolster its forces?
Considering both sides are comprised of Erebonians, it all seems so wasteful.
Ah, the travails of youth. How noble and beautiful they are.
Oh, God.
It's you.
Your voice is actually almost what I imagined.
Baron Blue Blanc, I believe?
Ha ha! It's such an honor that you would remember a mere baron.
I mean, my dad's a baron.
I see you've completed a hard day's work already. How splendid!
Yes, nearly.
What about you?
Alas, I have yet to be blessed with the fateful encounter I seek. The search for beauty is filled with perils and obstacles, yet that is precisely what makes it all so beautiful.
Oh, no sparkles! Oh, there you are. Okay.
Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
I most certainly will. Though it truly is a pity that the clear air of this verdant city should be tinged, if but faintly, with the scent of steel. I'd heard that Duke Alberea was a man of many interests, but I was unaware he counted playing with fire among them.
Oh, everyone needs a hobby.
I don't condemn him for it, though, for only by playing with fire can one create fireworks.
Or mass destruction.
Would you not agree, my friends?
I don't like your implications.
Sorry, whenever I hear that word, I get a flashback to Always Sunny and I start laughing.
And I think this whole line of conversation is a little inappropriate.
I mean, yeah, probably because we're students.
Oh,
and his
please
son's
do
right there.
Pardon me, young lady. I meant no harm, I assure you.
I'm actually surprised you're not flirting with Emma.
I wish you well on your remaining day here. May you reveal to me the beauty I seek by its end. Be it the lovely luster of success or the sad splendor of failure.
Who does he think he is?
Probably pretty strong.
This is why I can't stand
And severely
nobles.
annoying. Oh god, I hope he doesn't give us a quest.
I thought you might say that. If it makes you feel better, though, I have my doubts as to whether that man truly is a noble to begin with.
What?
His behavior seems so exaggerated.
I don't know, I've met royalty that's just as bad.
Almost as if he's trying to act like the quintessential noble. Like he's fulfilling the stereotype.
Dog, I think that man is a stereotype.
Yeah, something about him feels off to me, too. But what's even stranger is that he knew we only have one day left here.
Oh yeah,
You're right.
He did say that, didn't he?
We told him of our field study, but never once did we divulge how long we intended to remain here.
Well, we saw him. Well, we saw his back
Between him
in
and
Seldic.
that silver object? We've been crossing paths with a lot of strange people today.
Like, since we joined the school?
Well, tomorrow's the end of our stint here. We can't let ourselves get distracted. We still have a lot to do.
That's right. We have to do our group proud.
Or fail.
Exactly.
We should return to the hotel and begin work on our reports then.
I'm gonna have to talk to everyone again tomorrow. It's a lot of people here. I'm assuming there's gonna be a couple of optional quests, kind of like Seldic, maybe. I don't know, it could be different. Could just be like a couple of hidden quests somewhere around here, or maybe just like no optional and just one story, or two required. I was just about to ask why Rean looked like Emma, and yes, I am an idiot. Wait, is Fee the only one dressed in her school uniform sleeping?
Can't get to sleep?
I could ask you the same. You aren't going to tell me the bed's too hard for you, are you?
I wouldn't dream of it. I've never slept in a bed this high class in my life. Not even back at home.
And yet you're the son of Baron Schwarzer. You've not lived the life one might expect of a boy from a noble family.
Yeah, that's just how my dad is.
Okay, so your dad's more, I guess, more commoner than noble, even though he is a noble. A lesser noble, but still a noble.
A lord should live like his people, not above them.
There you go.
That's how he always put it.
I see. It sounds as though you have a good family.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for my upbringing.
Aren't you going to ask?
About
I
what?
assumed you'd be curious about that brief exchange with my father earlier.
Nah, I just assume your dad's a dick.
I wasn't really sure you'd want me to bring that up. You obviously get along really well with your brother, but I didn't get that same sense with the Duke. Has he always been like that?
As far back as I can remember.
Wow. Sounds like a good father.
I suppose he just has little respect for a son born to a commoner.
Ooh. I don't get that, actually. That's a common trope with, like, nobility stories and stuff like that. But if the dude slept with a commoner, then again, there might be a darker side to that I don't want to really touch upon, probably. Maybe. Probably not, though. I don't know. Maybe.
What?
My brother and I have different mothers. He was born of my father's legal wife, a noble who still lives to this day. My own mother, however, was a commoner, and she passed away 8 years ago. In other words, I am his bastard son.
I had no idea.
I'm assuming it wasn't a
Was that
relationship
Jeff you met
ideal.
earlier?
He's my uncle.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps that's why he's always been so good to me. Or perhaps he's simply compelled to treat me as I deserve to be treated, being the son of the Duke.
No, that can't be.
That could be.
I don't blame you for being a little cynical, but there's no need to be quite so hard on yourself.
I suppose you're right.
I'm sure you have your differences, but you do get along with your brother, right?
You could say that.
It seems like he was a dotting
He's
brother,
treated
so
me well
yeah.
ever since I was taken in 8 years ago.
So you weren't completely raised by your dad. You're like, what? 16, 17? Probably 17. I think it says in the book somewhere. So you met your biological dad. Maybe your only dad, maybe your mother never actually had a father figure type deal in her life for you, which is understandable. A lot of single parents out there. But so your dad, I guess, took custody of you when your mother passed away 8 years ago. I don't know. It's always weird when they have like tropes like that. It's like, oh, my dad doesn't really care about me. I'm his, I was born to like one of his mistresses or something like that. But he takes you in? He's a high-ranking, he's a ruler. He is the ruler of this area, yes? Pretty sure he could have just not taken you in and no one would have said anything.
He was the one who taught me my swordsmanship, and who trained me in the ways of court etiquette.
Your brother sounds like a nice guy.
I knew it.
Pardon?
There's just something honest, I guess you could say, about the way you fight. It shows that whoever taught you was someone you really trusted. When we first met him this afternoon, I had a hunch he might have been the one. What's wrong?
Nothing at all.
He's like, I just made up that entire story.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
I get that a lot.
Is your injury from this afternoon on the mend?
It's fine, honestly.
Yeah, Emma's a witch.
There's no pain, and the wound's closed up like it was never there. I'll have to be sure to thank Emma's grandmother for her help someday.
That's good to hear. Still, from where I stand, you are something of a danger to yourself.
I am?
Well, yeah, you jumped in front of the monster, kind of stupidly.
On the day of the entrance ceremony, when the trapdoor opened beneath us, you acted instantly to protect Elisa. There wasn't even a moment's hesitation.
Ah.
In most cases, one would reflexively act to protect himself. It's part of man's natural survival instinct. Yet you put another before yourself, not even pausing to question the validity of that decision.
And made her pissed off at you for like a month.
And you did exactly the same thing with us today.
Which was kind of dumb. You could have probably just took out your weapon or blocked
I'm
it.
sure most people would see that as an act of selflessness and sing your praises for it. But to me, it comes across as abnormal, perhaps even twisted.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I don't know how to respond to that. I wasn't expecting you to see through me quite so clearly.
Well, I owed you as much for having seen through me first. Still, the point stands. You need to be more cognizant of the effects your actions have on those around you. If not for your health and for your reputation, that selflessness of yours can just as easily be perceived as arrogance, after all.
I know it can, and you're not the first person to tell me that. What's the point in saving others if you can't spare even a moment to save yourself? That's what my old master always used to say to me.
Was it now?
And you never took it to heart. I'm gonna assume Makis is still awake.
I suppose we both have some things we need to work through.
Or he's constantly being woken up by these two talking and is getting pissed.
But for now, we need to get a good night's sleep. If we stay up too late tonight, we're going to be dead to the world tomorrow. And that wouldn't be fair to the others.
Ah, if he has it.
I agree. It wouldn't be fair. To the girls, at least. I'd hate to be so tired as to limit my potential.
Hear, hear. Good night, Eustace.
Pleasant dreams.
Well, no one's gonna say goodnight to Makis? Told you. Called it. It's also a common trope, but still. Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Okay. Is that it?
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Is that all I did? What? I feel like I did more than that for some reason. Those two have been standing in that same exact spot since yesterday when we arrived. Here's the envelope Lord Rufus entrusted to me. Please take it and study its contents as well. Thank you. Much appreciated. If you'll excuse me then, should you require anything further, please do not hesitate to ask me. Let me know. Alright, let's see what my brother's given us for today. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious. We got the Bite of Nostalgia. I like to request someone help in gathering a number of ingredients. I need to make a particularly nostalgic dish. For more details, come find me at that place, the restaurant in Central Plaza. North Krausen, that thing, highway monster. We've received word that a dangerous monster roams the North Highway. This is bad news for our hotel, so may I ask someone to please take care of it. Venus Mantrap, stone bridge leading towards Seldic. Alright. And there's probably a hidden quest somewhere. Another well-balanced assortment. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Rufus had predicted that what happened yesterday from the very start. You're saying that he intended to give us a first-hand look at the problems between the nobles and the commoners? Huh, if that's true, I'm impressed. His reputation is well earned. Sure does seem that way. I believe that's enough talk about my brother. We have only one day left before we must depart on a return voyage to Trista. We should set out as...
Eustace Alberea.
What is it, Machius Regnitz?
I will accept no more failures. Today, we will form a combat link.
Or die trying! He's like, I don't want to be in the middle of this. What?
As much as I may dislike you, I'm ashamed that we were unable to do what every other member of our class has accomplished. Today's monster extermination request seems as good a chance as any to make up for
you gotta make you guys up again, huh? Dots.
You really are simple-minded, aren't you? I suppose you overheard our conversation last night and feel some kind of affinity toward me now?
Nonsense! I did no such thing!
Yes, you did.
I was fast asleep while you yammered on about your family and Rean and...
Way to throw yourself under the bus there.
Machius.
That's pretty conclusive.
Very well. I accept. I'll be happy to show you what a proper combat link looks like.
We'll see about that. Fortunately, I have more than enough generosity of spirit to endure being paired with an arrogant noble like you.
Ah, feel the love.
Maybe today's field study will go more smoothly than yesterday's after all.
Maybe one of us will die this time.
Lord Eustace.
Arno?
Hi, Arno.
What brings you here? I would have expected you to be at my father's side.
Oh, so we're gonna have to go see your dad.
I'm terribly sorry I could not greet you upon your arrival yesterday. However, I have come today in the capacity of an escort.
An escort? To where? I'm sure you must be aware that I returned to Bereahard purely as part of a field study for my academy work.
But of course, however, His Grace has directly requested that I escort you to the mansion. So I would be most appreciative if you'd accompany me without delay.
Father? He showed no signs of desiring my company when we spoke yesterday.
I am in no position to question or oppose his orders, merely to obey them. I'm sure you understand.
That's weird to hear.
Though while I hesitate to speculate, I do wonder if His Grace may feel some regret regarding his demeanor yesterday.
I feel highly unlikely about that.
But...
Go with him. We can attempt to form a combat link another time.
We'll be able to handle the morning's tasks just fine on our own.
Maybe.
Don't worry about us.
Huh. You've come all the way back to your hometown.
Can I have my stuff?
It would be a shame not to visit with your family, right?
No, I need to unequip him of his stuff.
Agreed.
Are you certain?
Sure, but give me your stuff first. I spent a lot of money on that, god dang it.
Very well. I'll return this afternoon. And though I will worry as to how you'll fare without me, I know you'll at least give it your best, for what that's worth.
Of course we will.
I know we have Fee and Emma and Rean here.
All right. Let's meet back in the hotel lobby around noon. If something comes up, just leave a message at the front desk.
Understood. Lead the way, Arno.
Okay, I'm assuming he's still going to be in the menu.
Gladly, sir. Please excuse us.
You're excused. But he's probably still going to be in the menu, yeah?
Well, let's get started. We wouldn't want to give Eustace any further reason to worry, now would we?
Huh, certainly not. Still...
What? What is it? If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
She's probably thinking, the worst is over, and it's all thanks to your eavesdropping.
Good boy.
Stop that! Just stop looking at me like I'm some hapless babe. Rean, you do know I still haven't completely forgiven you for lying, don't you?
Are you still hung up on that?
It seems like it.
And Emma, I hope you're ready to score second on our midterms because I'm not about to lose to you again. But don't even think about giving those exams any less than your very best. I intend to.
I don't think she would do that.
Form.
You will?
And as for you, Fee, I've been wanting to say this for a long time now. Sleeping in class is an affront to our education. You need to start treating classes more seriously. Listen, take proper notes. Raise your hand now and then. And stop covering your ears when I'm talking to you.
I can't hear you.
Good counter.
Anyway, we've got a lot to do, so how about we get to it?
Right.
Alright, so Juices has temporarily left the party. Please still be there. Shit. Game. Well, damn it. Mackey's is just gonna have to deal with his standard equipment because I'm not gonna buy that. I mean, I have the money for it, but I'm not gonna buy more of that stuff. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, want to have my videos so I can check out some of the content, see if it's your liking. If you're into watching me live stream on twitch.tv/Chronos, please give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.